No, it's not no Urban Country Mornings, bro. What is it? It ain't no Urban Country Mornings. It's what's it called? It's
Let's talk freedom.
Let's Talk Freedom, and we are live. You see a button that says Go Live on Facebook? I'm starting that now. On the bottom, it should have turned blue. Did you put in the name and all that?
Yeah, I see go live. So just press
Yeah,
go live.
yeah, and
Bam, I pressed the add title.
right, you got to add a title to the thing, and we are live on a couple of different platforms right now, including Let's
I
Talk
don't
Freedom.
see where.
Down on the left hand side.
Yeah, I clicked to add a title, but
Right, you got to add a title in.
where am I typing it? I don't see where I'm typing it.
Right where it says title. Where it says create a title. That should be a field. No?
No, I don't see it.
Man, share
Do
your screen.
again. All right, go live. Click go live.
I
Now
think,
it says add title. You can reach more people by adding a title to the video.
right?
So it's add title or go live. So I click add title,
Uh-huh.
and it brings me back to the
That
preview
original screen. Yeah, okay, so that original screen on the right-hand top corner somewhere, it should say it has a field
Oh, there we go. Okay.
for your.
All right.
You need a title and a description in there. But while you're doing that, welcome to Let's Talk Freedom, guys. We're talking street, but at least thoughts are free. We are two halves or one half, or a third,
But I'm
or
not even know.
but no. Two-thirds of Let's Talk Freedom. John will be with us shortly, I hope. I don't know, man. It's been Thursday night. My bad about last Thursday, bro.
It's all good, man. That happens.
You know what I
You
mean?
know?
It was rough, bro. How was your week, though?
It was all right.
Yo,
It was all right. Getting a lot done, but I mean, you know how it is, man. You set a goal, smash a goal, set another one, and
Go.
it just keeps rinsing and repeating. But sometimes you can get burned out. I think I'm due for a vacation.
what I normally do, what's it called? Yeah, I'm due for the vacation too. But what I'm normally do while you're doing the description and stuff is I put a link to the.
All right, I'm ready to click go live. I just put the website urbancountryfilms.com
There you go.
in the description, and I put Let's Talk Freedom Live
Just like that.
as the title.
Just like that.
Boom, go live.
Go live. So now you're live on your channel. Now you're live on your Facebook. We're live on Let's Talk Freedom's Facebook. Let's Talk Freedom's Facebook is streaming on a couple of different other platforms, and we're also where the full show is going to be, of course, is on UrbanCountryFilms.com on the live section. So if you're watching this on Facebook or any of the other platforms, do realize that the show, when the link here dies, you can just click whatever link you're watching this, and there's a link somewhere that is going to tell you to go to UrbanCountryFilms.com, and you just come on over, or you can just Google UrbanCountryFilms.com. Hey, where are we Googling now? We showing up on Google, bro,
What?
organically, because we ain't paid for that.
That's the best way.
We ain't paid for that. We ain't paid for that. But we like that when you Google Urban Country Films, we're the first one. Like when we first started this a year ago,
Right.
or a year and a half ago, or wherever, how long ago? I don't know who's counting, but it was. You would Google Urban Country Films, and it'd be some country people up there. Be some real country people up. Now you
Like
Google,
real country people, like
Yeah.
like country music type.
Yeah, some country. And shout outs to country music. Don't get me wrong.
Shout out to country music.
You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
country music.
I don't, but you know what I mean.
I like it. It's just sad though. Like
I don't like it. I don't like it.
always depressing. Something bad happened.
I like the cowboy boots.
That's it.
The
With
cowboy
little
boots with
spinners
the
on
little
the
Dixie
back.
shorts. That's a winner. That part is a winner.
Oh man.
Away from that, bro, we you know what I mean, I'm quite good on the country music. But Nashville, shout out to Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. They still saying that. Tennessee, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, we gotta have so much to talk about, bro.
Oh yeah.
Is that you sent me something or I sent?
Yeah, I sent a whole list there.
Holy hell! Run down that, man. I'm not reading that, man. You go ahead and run down that, bro.
Well, we could start off on
Well, let's let the people know what to expect if they come over to when they come over to UrbanCountryFilms.com, because we're gonna give them about one of the stories or so on these other platforms, and then they.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. We
Talk
might
to me.
not, at least Facebook. We might not be on there too long.
Well, yeah, the plan is to shut it off before they shut us off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, because
With
we
this
don't.
with this list that I got, I'm trying to pick the most, like the safest one. You know what?
Let's tell them all the things that they can expect when they come over, and then we'll just pick the
Got it.
safest one, like you said. You feel me?
Got
And
it.
then
Well, we may not get all the topics today, but what we're looking at here is talking about there's a controversy happening at the high school of the late George Floyd. I don't know if you heard.
No.
They wanted to rename the field after him,
Okay.
and there's some controversy there, and I just wanted to get into it. There's a video that I wanted to play and have us discuss, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
And see. But I'm kind of in agreement with a certain side, but I would like you to see the video yourself and
Yeah, let's talk about it.
make your own conclusion.
Yeah, let's talk about
That's
it.
one of them. And the other one is the I put a post on Facebook the other day, and it was about the new Superman.
Oh yes, we have to talk about Superman. We have
Yeah,
to.
so
I don't want
I
to
got a
because
little
I had a
bit
whole LGBTQ week.
Yeah?
On the morning show.
Really?
On the morning show. Like, we had to cut it short this morning because it's just been so prevalent between Dave Chappelle and. We're not gonna talk about Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle was one of them on there, but
Yeah,
I mean he that kind of deserves a show in itself.
it is.
No,
but just before we came on air, conspiracy theory just came about, and I just got hip to the whole conspiracy thing of this might be a clone. So we definitely got to talk about Dave.
what they talking about? Dave might be a clone.
Yeah, the new Dave they're calling him. So we definitely got to talk about that.
Really?
Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about that. What else we got? I mean, we got 2 hours of show, so we got time to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, but we always run out of time. That's why I try not to put too much there. I also wanted to talk about see, I don't even want to say the wrong thing here because they get you with these topics, but that monster that's out there, that bug, that
the vid.
call it the roach, that
roach?
palmetto bug that's
Okay.
going around.
Okay.
That palmetto bug that's spreading his wings all over the place.
Coco and them.
Huh?
Coco.
Yeah, Coco and them. Yep. Coco and friends. But
Shout
yeah,
out to anybody named Coco. We don't mean nothing by it.
let me tell you something. Coco out there wreaking havocs, and now
Yo.
people are trying to people in power are trying to lock the situation down and I guess get control of it, but certain things aren't making sense, and what they're not showing on certain platforms is all of the we'll just call them peaceful protests that's happening in the wake of everything that's happening now. And this is worldwide. I'm talking about a video that it shows from Australia, New Zealand, all different places.
I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you got that because
All different places, and it's going crazy right now.
Because I'm hip to it. I'm hip to it. I was actually checking it out the other night. A couple of that stuff, and I'm glad that you brought it up. So
Honestly, I think the lightest one to start with would be Superman.
yeah, let's start with Superman.
It will be getting Superman out of the way.
That's the safest.
So,
That's the safest.
yeah, it's the safest, but it's gonna get us kicked off. So
Let me.
it is what it is.
I don't know, because if you entertain the Dave Chappelle thing,
Yeah.
the newest conspiracy theory, not newest. 'Cause
Are we
it's not-
kicked off already? How do I see the live? How do I?
Oh, you would have to go to your page on a different
Oh,
thing.
it's in my story. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, so you should be there somewhere. So you can share it to like groups and stuff. To get more things on, and you can pay attention to your comments and stuff in there.
I'm trying to. Like, I haven't done this before, so
Yeah. And we haven't been on Facebook with this show here in a hot minute. In a real hot minute, we haven't been on Facebook. So, you know what I mean? Shout outs to everybody that popped on. Just come on over to Urban Country Films, because that's where we are. We really aren't here. We're just just a little preview. So, but Superman, the new Superman, I freed up the video. You wanna you got a video or you?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna click the link. Let this open up, and then we'll share this and then we'll discuss it.
And shout outs to everybody that's popped on. Just go ahead and do me a favor, share the live. Just share it, so wherever you're watching that, just share it so everybody else can come on. We are streaming live on urbancountryfilms.com. That's our home. The whole 2 hours of the show will be there. Did I free you up, Demar? I thought I freed you up.
Yeah. I'm about to take care of it right now. All right. So second screen, share with sound. Boom. You see the screen?
See your screen.
All right.
Screen.
Here we go.
Everybody else is seeing it as well.
So the title of this video is DC Comics announces Superman is bisexual. Here we go. You hear it?
Up in the sky, it's
Yeah.
a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman.
In the 83 years since Superman arrived on planet Earth, the Man of Steel has fascinated fans.
I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Today, a Daily Planet type headline. DC Comics released this image, igniting a frenzy. John Kent, Lois Lane and Clark Kent's son, coming out as bisexual in celebration of National Coming Out Day.
For a long time, we've been telling the same cis white male story over and over again, and queer characters have been in the mix, but we've been serving his stories. This is part of a pattern on how popular media treats any marginalized group. First, queer characters, we were the villains, and then we were the victims, and then we're the sidekicks, and now finally we can start to be the hero of our own stories. That's the goal here.
And just like his dad fell for Lois, John is enamored with a reporter. The young John Kent's romance is chronicled in an upcoming issue of the comic book. Release date, November 9th. The reporter, Jay Nakamura, is a shoulder for John to lean on when the pressures of being a Superman himself now becomes emotional kryptonite. The relationship then goes up, up, and away.
There are so many people reaching out in so many different languages, saying what this means to them.
As the prescient original Caped Crusader once said, the only way to change the world is to quit thinking it's a job for Superman. Real power lies in your own hands. Kerry Sanders, NBC News.
All right.
So, I don't know, man. I saw that post that you made, and I agreed with it. I 100% agreed with what you were saying. Like, and shout outs to you for writing a paragraph. But I 100% agreed with everything that you said at that on that given post, because at the end of the day, here's the thing. When we're children, these things are marketed to children. And
Right.
when we're children and we're watching these things, Superman,
Yep.
we're not thinking about sexuality or who Superman is boning. We're thinking about how cool the hell it is that he can fucking fly. Right? That he's stronger than any goddamn thing going. Like,
I agree. I don't mean to cut you off, but I agree with what you're saying. But on the same note, it's like now I'm looking at it like that's what we were thinking. Because I know you have friends and family members that are a part of, LGBTQ community. We all do.
Absolutely.
We all do at this point.
Yeah, and love them to death.
So exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. We went to school together. It doesn't change anything.
Shout out to my sister and my sister-in-law.
My thing is shout out to I don't know 30% of all of the kids that I went to school with at South Plantation High School in chorus class.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
and that I still keep in touch with now.
Right.
But here's the thing, the whole Superman thing, like there is a market out there for it. The thing is, it just has such a mainstream footing. And my thing is, what if someone does not want to present that to, in front of their children? If you can extend the same rights to me, I'll extend the same rights to you. If there's a market out there for it, have at it, but on the same note, why is it always mainstream characters? You could create your own character, but then again, they're the writers. Like, I don't contribute anything to Superman or anything like that, so who am I to give an opinion about it?
No,
but I am a man raising children, so it's like,
so the guy brought
do
up
I really want my children to see this? You can't stop how a child is going to develop, and I said this into the post. You can't stop. A child is going to be who they're going to be, regardless of whether you like it or not. But you also have to understand how easily influenced they are.
Right.
I mean, I legit thought I was Superman. I would tie a little towel around my neck. Like in the post, I would jump from couch to couch, messing up the springs.
Who didn't?
I
mean, who did? Like, which one of us is
You sit in that couch and you sinking right down to the bottom. That's because of me jumping on it. But like, that's what I was inspired to do, especially at that young age. Like, I wasn't thinking about
sexuality.
I wasn't thinking about sexuality.
With nothing.
And I'm talking about whether you're straight or not.
Okay, but actually, so indirectly, we were thinking about sexuality, right? Because
we were thinking about it, but it was in a certain context.
When you were thinking about
Superman, and when you're thinking about
masculinity, which nowadays that would be considered toxic masculinity.
You know who has toxic masculinity?
You, us. Let's talk fucking freedom.
Nah.
that's what the word on the street is.
I don't think toxic. Listen, if gender is a spectrum, I think we should treat it that way across the board, because I think there are certain females that can display toxic masculinity too, i.e. Jada Pinkett.
Oh yeah, well, listen. So why wouldn't it be
just
toxic?
take her words? Just take her words and put it, those same words that she say, take her words and make them. This sound weird. Make it come out of a man's mouth.
But why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be called toxic femininity?
No, because feminine energy is different. Feminine energy
can't be
nurturing.
toxic.
But there's some males
wait. Can't be toxic.
It can.
Oh, because we got good and bad in everything.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah,
I agree.
I mean, just because.
But I think that's more in line with like people who I guess are hoarders, and who try to go out there and save everybody, but not really thinking that, like, it's almost like toxic femininity would be more along the lines of enabling someone, thinking that you're doing good.
See,
you understand what I'm saying?
That's toxic masculinity right there, what you're saying right now, bro.
Oh, how I just said it?
I mean, that's
what
toxic right there. Don't let Shelly get in here on you, bro.
I'm just saying, like, everyone treats masculinity like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You know, people think masculinity is loud. It is assertive when necessary, but that goes back to when you think about the whole dating scene. You know, you have women out there who won't date certain guys, or, you know, guys who won't date certain women, and they're always throwing around, oh, she's this or she's that. You attract who you are, and usually opposites attract. If you're more along the line of combative, assertive, if you're a male, you're going to look for someone who is the yin to that yang. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're a female and you're the one out there who's constructive or, you know, assertive or whatever the case is, you're going to be looking for, you may say, like, women say they want that guy who is powerful or whatever the case is, but when it actually comes down to it and they actually get the opportunity to find that guy's not really checking for them. Two strong personalities, it's not gonna mix unless there has to be compromise, and both parties have to be willing to compromise in order to make that happen.
I agree. 100.
And if you're not willing to compromise, it's not gonna happen.
100. But
my thing is, when you go back to the kids now, and this direct marketing,
right,
to the kids, they have kids who they're marketing to, and remember, we're telling how we felt when we saw these superheroes. There's probably some boys out there who were our age at the same time who looked at them a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
They probably looked at Superman like, what the kids call him, like a snack. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Our way of thinking is different. Other people out there, they probably think totally different when it comes down to it. You have members in your family. I have, you know, friends and family who are a part of that community, and I get it. But my thing is, kids need that clean slate. Let them pick and choose on their own. There's nothing you can do to stop it. But you don't want to go ahead and, you know, I just stay out of it. Adults need to, we protect and provide for children, and we give them guidance.
But
they
he
are
said
sponges.
something.
They're going to absorb everything that we put in front of them.
But he said something important, whether he's a director or a producer or whatever the heck. He said something to the effect of, we're finally able to be the heroes of our own stories. And that I can relate to.
More power.
Regardless of where it's coming from, I can relate to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to look past my disdain, right?
Uh-huh.
And agree with what you're saying, because that part of what you're saying is true.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I just don't have, like, my thing is, I just don't have any interest in it, but I can't dismiss the people that may have interest in it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it means nothing to me. And the way that I'm trying to raise my children, and the reason why we do certain things that we do, we make sure we watch the influences that we put around our child, whether it's TV or whatever the case is, because they don't forget. Now, as they get older, they make their decisions, but you should be afforded the opportunity to raise your children how you see fit, as long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not, disparaging anyone in any way, which now you can't even tell what is hurtful or disparaging anymore, because you could just say, I don't agree with that. And next thing you know, it's picket signs and protests outside your house.
Absolutely.
Which is crazy to me. Everyone's gotten so sensitive, especially on social media now. It's like you can't say anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm to the point now where I was thinking of just deleting all social media and just sticking with the live videos. You know, do the live videos, and then you leave your comments. You do whatever you want to down there. But I was thinking of just getting rid of it altogether because it doesn't really serve a purpose anymore, and everyone's just arguing over nothing.
I've thought about that multiple times, but for me, it does.
The only reason why is the connections that I have with people, and there's a lot of people that I do care about, and a lot are a part of that community. But here's the thing: I'm my own man. I was raised a certain way. Extend the same thing you want of me, and I'll extend the same to you. That's my whole thing. Make it fair.
And I agree with that, and that's why
I don't smoke. I don't drink. You don't see me protesting outside of Marlboro or any of the other places or the 23-hour liquor store off of Broward Boulevard. You don't see me protesting out there. You don't see me going out there saying, "Oh, liquor's killing people and they selling it and they doing this and that." No. You have a choice to go in there and do what you want. I have a choice to raise my children the way that I see fit. And they've been doing good so far, and if you can extend that to me, I'm good. So with that being said, this whole Superman thing, this particular one, it's just not for us. I'm saying my community here. And people will say, oh, well, you have to introduce them to it because, you're going to teach them tolerance and this and that. Like, first off, I don't have to do shit.
Right.
But second off, I raise them the way that I see fit. I'm not hurting anyone. We have family members that come over. I just say there's a certain way to conduct yourself in front of kids. There's a certain thing that, like, my wife and I don't even show affection like that in front of kids. And we're around kids every day. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So why would I give them a cartoon that is doing the same thing?
Exactly.
Whether it's male or female.
It doesn't make a difference.
They're children. You understand what their develop is very crucial.
But you said it. Leave the sexualization of the children alone.
Yeah,
leave that part. And you said it. You I think it was you. So one of these shows months ago, it came up after we were dissecting one of these subjects, one of these same very subjects, and it really came out that really and truly it's all recruitment. Because just like, and I hate to even sound like that and use certain terms, so I'm gonna refrain from using
you're displaying that
terms.
toxic masculinity again.
Right, but I'm gonna refrain from using certain terms, right? Like it. So
why? To spare feelings?
No, to stay on the air. No, damn that.
I got
damn
that.
So just like damn that. Yeah, because we're on Facebook and we're about to go to commercial, and you guys can check the rest of the show on UrbanCountryFilms.com. We're on whatever platform you're watching us at from right now. Just come on over to UrbanCountryFilms.com after the commercial break, and you'll be able to catch the rest of the show. But damn,
I like the way Arsenio handled it, though. I don't know if you saw this video, but just to piggyback off of what we're talking about here, Arsenio Hall, he had a video back in the days, and he was being heckled by some people in the audience who happened to be gay, and they were saying, why don't you have more gay guests on your show? And he had to put them in their place. And he was like, we have them on the show all the time. They just don't want you in their business like that. And it's none of your business who is or not.
Right.
Like, he literally went off. I want to show a little clip of it just so you can see.
But this is a different day, though. This is a different day.
If he was to do this today,
this is
God.
yeah. Back in those days, it was a different. That was a whole complete different day.
Yep. I mean, he came out cool too. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna skim through it so you get the idea of what it is here. So let's go ahead and share the screen here.
And thank you for everybody for joining us. Just come on over to UrbanCountryFilms.com whenever this stream is over. UrbanCountryFilms.com. Catch the live. We're here until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look at old Arsenio.
That boy was clean back in the day.
Clean.
Woo, man. That boy open casket sharp. All right, let's get it.
The blonde girl's so funny while they were
Can you
singing.
hear it?
She
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
oh my God, it was so funny. So
Listen to the
funny.
background.
Huh? I'm sorry, I can't hear you, man. Why don't I have any gay guests on my show? Wait, I'm sorry, why don't I have any gay guests on my show? Well, there are a lot of gay guests who really don't like to talk about their sexual preference, so we don't know whether they're gay or not. You know? Now, this ain't Merv. You didn't think I'd run from this, did you? This ain't Johnny. I ain't gonna run from it. I'm gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, who would you like me to have on my show that's gay that maybe I haven't had? Who? I don't know Gus Van Sant, but I know Elton John. He's been here and he's rocked the house. Okay? Okay?
Have you seen this before?
What? When Harvey has something I'm interested in, I'll bring him on the show. But this is my show, okay? This is my show. This is my show. You understand? This is my show. This is my show, man. You think I haven't had somebody on the show because they're gay? What's wrong with you, man?
That boy get heated.
I'm black, man. I'm black, man. I'm the biggest minority you know about.
Fuck on you.
Gay trash, man. I got gay friends I've had on the show because you don't know them or it ain't who you want on the show. You got a problem with it? If you want to book it, get yourself a show. Now sit down, so I can do the show. You've had your say and I've had mine.
Yeah. But let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question. I think this is quite relevant. I think it's worth doing some research to find out how far before Arsenio got off the air with that show. Because that show was doing very well, and then all of a sudden just went off the air.
That is true.
So it would be quite relevant to find out if that particular thing had anything to do with him not being on the air. You know, just
no, I heard
in
it was
retrospect.
more. I heard it was after Minister Louis Farrakhan.
I wouldn't give a damn what you heard.
Okay,
I'm just saying too. In retrospect, right? 20 years later or whatever the hell, and looking back and looking where we are now, and looking at the fact that he damn sure couldn't do that now. I mean, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to think that that could have had something to do. It wouldn't be too far-fetched.
I don't doubt it.
You know, but let's go to commercial and let's talk about let's get into something else, man, because
absolutely,
you know what I mean.
I got something waiting for you.
All right, cool deal. So, guys, if you are on any other platform other than Urban Country Films, after this, just come on over to urbancountryfilms.com. It's urbancountryfilms.com.
We gonna get shut down when I play this video. You want to talk a little bit more? Because as soon as I press play on this.
So now we're gonna get into the topic and the high value man.
I mean, just careful what you say for now. When you go to melanated people, you realize how much everybody's being shadow banned.
I guess they just donated $100,000 to Gorilla Foundation. Gorillas are the official mascot of the Reddit movement.
I hope some people make some money off of that crazy GameStop madness.
UrbanCountryFilms.com.
What's up, Nikki?
This isn't Nikki, this is your mother.
What do you want?
To tell you and let you know you a damn fool.
You called me to tell me I'm a fool? Nice.
Now, it makes sense why you took the chance and sabotaged being at that school. So you can run off and be with that damn man that you ain't got no business being with. I should have dealt with his ass when I had the chance.
Well, guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. So like I said, don't call me unless it's an emergency.
Stupid little girl. You only 18. What do you think you know about being with a 30-something-year-old man?
I knew enough to get me here. Why do you even care? What, you jealous he didn't want you?